Hello, everybody. Welcome to You Need Intervals. Today, we have pyramid intervals. So I hope you're ready for that. Let's go ahead and get started. Laying flat on the ground, feet are on the ground, dig the heels down into the ground. We're going to slowly start to warm the glutes and the hamstrings up in this glute bridge variation. So you're going to squeeze the glutes up as high as you can and slowly lower back down. If you haven't had a chance to look at the description on the video, make sure you do so you have your space ready to go, because we only have 25 minutes today to get yourself in and out, just to get it done. All right, we're gonna go ahead and straighten out the legs, reach the arms up overhead, pull your belly button in as you lift up, reach for your toes. Now we're gonna roll over onto all fours, so you can do that however you need to, or you can try crossing the ankles, planting your hands, pushing up and back, and stepping all the way here. From all fours, we're slowly starting to warm up our spine in cat-cow. Exhaling to tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale to lift up. We have one more like that, warming up the spine. And then we're going to slowly increase the range of motion. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Inhale, drop the hips low for cobra. Exhale, downward dog. One more time like that. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. This time you're walking your hands all the way back towards your toes. Take your time, slowly rolling up. Flip the hair out of your way, and we're going to go ahead and get started in a quad pull and then hip hinge forward. We're reaching back. Quad pull, hip hinge. You got this. Here we go. Reach back one more time, each leg. Nice dynamic stretches. All the way out. Now you're going to reach for a knee hug, lateral lunge, stretching out the inner thigh all the way back up. Knee hug, lateral lunge. One more on this side. Knee hug, lateral lunge. You got this. Opposite side. Knee hug, lateral lunge. We have 5 different exercises today. We're climbing up the pyramid, 20 seconds, 40 seconds, 60 seconds, and then down the pyramid, 40 seconds, 20 seconds. So that's a total of 5 sets. All right, let's go ahead and get those knees pumping. Drive those knees up. You got it. Here we go. As fast as you can. Keep those knees. I'm just going to adjust this for a little bit because I'm so tall. My head is getting cut off. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. First exercise. You can choose to add a kettlebell or a dumbbell if you'd like to hold the weight with you. Or just bring your hands to your hips. We're lunging forward as far as you can go, and then backward as far as you can go. So adding weight, or you can have your hands just by your side, developing tension, that will increase the intensity. Use the modification that you need. Short little rest. Next, we're going into suitcase sit-ups. So you're going to lay flat on the ground. The same idea, if you'd like to grab a weight, you can add a weight to this. You're going to reach overhead, pull it up over your shin, all the way back down. Pulling your belly button in. You got it. Working the core here. Nice and strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that weight to the side. We're going into moving push-ups. Hands are going to be on the ground. We're going to start in a high plank position. You're going to step your right and your left leg out to the side and push up. I messed that up. Come all the way back together. It's kind of like a moving plank. So your right hand and right foot come out to the side, push up, and then your left side comes together. We're going to go 2 in each direction. Nice wide push up. Let's finish this opposite side and relax. Now we're in a kneeling stand. So make sure you have a cushion underneath your knees. Notice where your head is. You're going to try to bring your feet to the ground without changing where your head is in space. So you're going to try to stay as low as you can. Kneeling tall, keep the core strong, and alternate which foot is leading. Here we go. All right, last exercise, and then we're increasing up to 40 seconds. Right elbow on the ground. We're doing a side plank with a punch and a pull. Side plank, punch, pull, punch, pull. This is under control here. Keep your core strong. You got it. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Flip it on over. Lift up, punch and pull. So now you know the exercises. We're repeating these exercises, but for a longer duration. Short little rest, grab water when you need it, and we're getting started again with our walking lunges. Remember, with the walking lunges, you can always add weight to it. So if you'd like to grab some dumbbells, you can grab one in each hand, and let's go ahead and get started. You're gonna step forward as far as you can, as far as you have space. And then once you run out of space, you're controlling your way backward. Same thing, if you just have a little bit of space, then just take one lunge forward and then one lunge backward. We're really working the balance and the coordination here. We have 10 seconds. Keep it up. Keep those shoulders back. Core strong. Last 5. And go ahead and drop these dumbbells down under control if you have them. We're going into our suitcase crunches. Remember, you can do this with or without the weight. You're all the way on your back, arms up overhead. If you can't sit up all the way, then just tuck your knees in and tap your toes down. This is a great modification. If you're ready to increase the intensity, you can try to sit up and kick your legs out all the way. You got it. Pull the belly button in. You can also try sitting up all the way, tucking your knees in, controlling your way back down. Sit up all the way. Highest intensity. You got it. Last 5 seconds. Here we go. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. If you had a weight, drop it to the side. Let's see if we can conquer these moving push-ups this time. High plank position. Right hand, left foot. Step out, wide push-up. Come all the way back together. Step out, wide push-up. All the way back together. Now let's reverse direction. Wide. Moving push-ups. Here we go. Nice, strong core. You got it. All the way out to the side. If you need to increase the intensity, you can always use a resistance band, or you can add a weighted vest if you have one. That would be great. And one more here. And then we're slowly coming to our kneel to stand. So let's set yourself up. Make sure you have a nice cushion underneath those knees. And check your head level. If you have a mirror, that's great. If not, just try to stay as low as you can. Using your core nice and strong, keeping your shoulders back. We're finding control here. Here we go. You got it. Opposite knee. Make sure you switch which leg you're leading with. All the way up, all the way down. Here we go. Find that control. Use that core. We only have one more exercise after this, and then we're doing our longest round. Let's work for it. By now, you should be nice and warmed up, ready to go. Speed racer round. Here we go. All the way up and down. Now let's start on our left plank this time. Left elbow, kick the leg straight out. You're gonna punch and pull. Modifications here. You can always stagger the feet, wider stance. You can also bring this front foot to the ground to help support you up. Or you can always bend both of your knees, stack them on top of each other. Whichever modification you're using, just make sure that elbow is right underneath your shoulder. Let's go ahead and flip over, opposite side. Right elbow, lift up into a side plank. You're punching and pulling. Keep the core strong. The core has to prevent you from twisting. So everything else is stable. You're just pinching your shoulder blade back, punching forward, pinching back. All right, remember your modifications as needed. Bend your knees, still get that benefit. All right, 2 rounds down, 3 to go. Let's go back to our forward and backward lunges. See how much space you have, and let's just go and knock it out. See if you can try to transition right into the next lunge without tapping your foot on the ground in between like that. So you're just gonna tap forward and forward and back and back and forward and forward and back and back. And if you start to run out of space, then just switch legs. Switch which leg is leading. Here we go. Crushing the legs this time. You got it. We're more than halfway. Let's see how much space we have. Try to dip that knee as low as you can in a pain-free range of motion. And so if you start to feel pain, then just don't dip down as far. Control your own body weight. You got this. You know your own body. You know what you need. Shake it out. Suitcase sit-ups. Grab the weight if you'd like. Any weight will do. You're going to reach up overhead. Choose your modifications. Here we go. We're going up, leaving the upper body on the ground for level 1. Level 2, you can crunch up and still tap your toes on the ground. Level 3, you can start straightening the legs. As long as you're not getting any strain on your back. And then finally, you can do a full sit-up all the way out. That's it. That's halfway. So if you're not feeling it yet, then the second half, I really want you to push it. See how many reps you can get in. Pull the core in strong. Lift the chest. You got it. I know you got it. Come on. Here we go. Squeeze the core. Nice big sit up. All the way up. 5 seconds. Last one. Drop that to the side. We're going to go ahead into our moving push-ups. High plank position. Here we go. Let's get it started. Let's step out to the left this time. Wide push-up. All the way back in. Left. Wide push-up. And back in. Now we're going to switch directions. Here we go. All the way in. You got it. Big exhale as you push through this push-up. Here we go. Keep it up nice and strong. If you do a high plank walk, then drop your knees to the ground and do a push-up. And if you can't do a high plank walk, then you can even stay on your knees. You might need a little cushion on your knees, but it's a great way to modify this. If you have a staircase, you can also bring your hands up on a staircase and then just do little push-ups to the side, kind of like this on my imaginary staircase. All right, go ahead and rest. We have our kneel to stand, so let's get a little cushion under those knees, and let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Keep the shoulders back, chest up. Try to keep your head at the same level that it's on. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core. We're controlling our body weight here. You got it. Kneel to stand. Under control. Keep yourself nice and balanced. Make sure you keep alternating which leg you're leading with. Starting with the right, then starting with the left. Yes, that's it. Feel the burn. Stay with me. We have one more exercise, and then the duration starts to decrease. That's always good news, right? Here we go. 10 seconds. Squeeze the core. Last 3. And relax. Back to the right side plank. Remember your modifications. On that side plank, lifting the hips up, punch and pull. Punch and pull. Here we go. We have a full body workout today. So your whole body should be ready. You should be getting your sweat on, feeling your core, supporting your posture. Here we go. Let's push through this together. Punch and pull. Controlling your core, using your shoulders to pinch down and back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Opposite side. Don't waste any time here. Let's get right into it. Side plank, punch and pull. Here we go. You got it. Big squeeze of the core. Squeeze your glutes forward. Here we go. We got this. Last few seconds. We only have 2 more sets after this, and they're getting shorter. And last one. Great work. We have a short rest, so if you need water, make sure you grab it when you're ready. We're gonna go right into those walking lunges. Here we go. Let's start with the opposite leg this time. Forward, forward. Maybe you can get an extra step. Backward and backward. Make sure you don't kick anyone behind you or anything. Make sure you watch out. And if you're doing this with someone, good luck. That's right. I'm sure you can figure it out. Here we go. Let's take it one step at a time. Keep yourself moving. And regardless of where you are, you're focusing on posture and technique. So if you have a mirror or a reflection near you, that's a great way to check back in. Make sure you're using proper form. Great job. Let's go ahead and rest. We're going down to our suitcase crunches or sit-ups. Your choice here. 40 seconds. Here we go. Remember your modifications, keeping the knees bent. Just a little crunch or coming all the way up. Got it. Use your core. Here we go. Pull your belly button in. Stay strong. Nice strong core supports a nice strong posture. We're almost through this one. We have 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Over onto our moving push-ups. Here we go. Let's get yourself ready. High plank, step out to the side, and push up. Now, as you're doing this, I want you to think about how you feel. Notice your strength. Be proud of yourself for pushing play. That's the hardest part, making that time to just let yourself do this. And it's only 25 minutes. So remind yourself that you can do anything for 25 minutes, right? Hopefully you're enjoying this and you're gonna wanna do it again. Last push-up. Good job. Okay, now we're into our kneel to stand. Knees on the ground, shoulders back, core strong. Let's go ahead and try to stand. Remember, you're keeping that head in that same level as you can. Nice and strong. Strong legs, strong torso. Here we go. Nice work. So I've had some clients ask me about reducing inflammation. Maybe it be from pain or ways that they can incorporate that into their diet. Maybe there's some things that they can change. And so if it's helpful to you, a few things we've been exploring are trying to make sure they're adding healthy fats into their diet. So that includes vitamins A, D, E, and K, if you don't already know. Last one here. Now we're going into a left side plank. And I'm sure you're familiar with the term omega-3s. And so incorporating those into your diet can also be helpful. Think about flax seeds or fish, some nice salmon, things like that. Maybe making a smoothie. I love making smoothies, especially as the weather gets warmer. So try to think about how you can incorporate those healthy fats into your diet daily, maybe into your meals, and then maybe they become a small part of your post-workout meal, like a protein smoothie with some good fruit, maybe some protein powder, maybe some flaxseed. Boom, you got it done. And it'll help you also maintain proper muscle building. Make sure you switch sides. Back onto the opposite elbow, squeezing your core. Right now we're breaking down our muscles, so we want to make sure our muscles rebuild after this, right? Keep punching forward. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, we're in our last set. This is a speed racer round. We only have 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and lunge it out. See how many lunges you can get in. Here we go. Last time. One more time forward. All right, shake it out. We're down on the ground. Suitcase sit-ups. We only have 20 seconds. Here we go. How many reps can you get in? We're moving fast. Pull your belly button in, squeeze your core, lift your chest. Here we go. You got this. Breathe, big exhale up. Stay focused all the way until the end. Moving push-ups. Here we go, back to a high plank. Now we're flying through this. See how many reps you can get in. All the way to the side. High plank walk, moving push-up. You got it. That's it. Get ready for those kneel to stand. Kneel to stand. Last push-up. Get back on those knees. Nice cushion underneath them. No bruising today. All right, keep the head at the same level. Alternate which leg you're using. Here we go. All the way up, all the way down. All right. Here we go. Feel the burn. You're working it. Stay strong with me. And last time, right side plank. Very quick, very short. We're in that side plank. We're punching and pulling. Punching and pulling. Squeeze the core. Here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Here we go. Last one right before the cool down. Hips up. Squeeze the obliques. Here we go. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Way to crush those full body pyramid intervals. Go ahead and lay flat on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Let's rock side to side. Great work. I want you to think about what you just did. Pay attention to your effort level. Notice if you have any pain. Is there somewhere you should have used a modification? Or do you feel like you have some energy left? Do you feel like you could have pushed yourself a little bit more? Do you need other external resources to help push your intensity? Or do you just need to be able to push yourself a little bit quicker? Now straighten out your left leg. Grab underneath your right hamstring. We're going to kick the heel straight up, slowly lower down. Supine hamstring stretch. See how high you can kick each time. Slowly lower down. We're going to use our breath and our movement to try to let our heart rate recover. And let's go ahead and switch legs. If you're using a heart rate monitor, it's a great time to check where your heart rate was at the end and to see your recovery heart rate after the next minute or two during this cool down as you slowly start to recover. Great job. Now we're going to slowly rock all the way forward, plant the hands back into all fours. You're going to inhale the left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle as far through as you can. See if you can let that shoulder come down to the ground. Inhale all the way up. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Inhale the opposite arm up. And exhale, reach as far through as you can. Try to reach that shoulder down to the ground. Great work. Slowly inhale back up. Hands come back down to the ground. Now the left foot steps through, lifting the chest like an upward dog, stretching through the hips. Deep inhale. Exhale back into child's pose. Inhale, right foot forward this time. Lift the chest. Really stretch through the hips here. Deep breath in. And exhale back into child's pose. Take one more deep inhale here. And then exhale, tuck your toes under, push your hips up into downward dog. It might feel good to shake out the calves a little bit. Slowly start marching the feet up to your hands. Tuck your chin and take your time rolling up. One vertebrae at a time. You got this. Shake the hair out. Do what you got to do to fix it. Let's do a quad pull here. As you cool down, make sure you hydrate throughout the rest of the day. And also make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get updates on the other classes and events that we'll be doing. And feel free to shoot me an email at Skylar, SKYLAR, @unithelab.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have or help you with modifications that you might need. All right, great job. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Power, peace, out. Great job.